continues for 12 minutes here in this fourth.
Keep some momentum on their side going into a potential Game 5 back in LA.
You know, I'm glad you said that. You know, you want to keep playing.
Oh, what a catch. Goodness. Amen Thompson. The basketball gods are saying amen. The banker goes for Smart. Simply put it in.
Well, I mean, I didn't think he was going to be able to catch it. I thought the pass was way too high. But then that second
21 points. Jabari Smith working on Kennard. Size advantage, got the bump. He'll get 2 free throws.
And I fell and broke my arm, but and then Thompson, look at the catch, and it goes right back up. I mean, this is human pogo stick.
Yeah, we'd have to ask, what vegetables did he eat as a kid? What allowed
matches there?
Well, they've talked about it. They would get heated, and when a star would win, Amen is known to be incredibly beat him at some point, and then a star would say, okay, cool, and would try to let him win, and Amen goes, I know you're trying to let me win. Don't do that.
Postseason's contributing for their clubs.
Sar on that #1 seed in the Eastern Conference in Detroit, finalist for Defensive Player of the Year, won by Wembanyama as Vanderbilt.
Three-point shooters. That mid-range game, people are going to give them space.
Nice find. Holiday catches it.
When you talk about that point shooters, and Thompson just knows how to fill up the stat sheet.
Vanderbilt high off the window.
Back-to-back. There was some resistance on this end.
J.J. Redick said that he was reminded with that crazy comeback issue. Şengün attack on Hayes. Şengün keeps the footing. Hayes has the rejection. Double comes. Extra from Smart is kicked by Smith and a reset to 14.
Hayes just keeps his hands high. He was admiring his shot, and then, oh, I got to go get it. Admiring his block.
Vanderbilt again. This time he's fouled. So they continue to go to Vanderbilt.
Action with Vanderbilt.
James off the gamble from Finney Smith, and he's got it.
These leagues just got to keep playing, keep competing. He's going to have to get some stops. Easier said than done.
And another challenge. This time it's going to be J.J. Redick, who is going to ask for the review here. So
Ron.
It has been a second half that has essentially been all Houston. Smart lob, Vanderbilt slam. Now Houston trying to keep this momentum on their side through the rest of this fourth quarter into Game 5. As Holiday finds him
in the second half, running their sets, the sets creating offensive opportunities as Holiday knocks down that corner three.
Vanderbilt. That was
Vanderbilt points in the paint at the rim, as you see. Looks as though J.J. Redick is waving. Now he has scored in the paint here in this fourth quarter.
He'll get subbed by Maxi Kleber after the free throw. And the next day, Redick said that it usually takes him quite a while to really wave that white flag and get the bench unit in. Much grind out that overtime victory. LeBron played 45 minutes as Bronny comes away with a loose ball. James lob, and for you.
Yeah, you know, it's low-hanging fruit.
Well, a rookie from Arkansas, 21 years old, 36th overall pick in this past. 20 great things to say about the entire South Bay Lakers G League staff. As Smith misses on the pull-up and the rebound cleared by Connect. Second-year man out of Tennessee. And he drills the three. Ime Udoka City. But the Lakers looking to see if they can pull off a miracle to finish this sweep here in Houston, as Thero's going to be
trip to the charity stripe.
And does convert on the first. We take a look at the upcoming plays back here in Houston May 1st. And Game 7 would be Sunday, May 3rd, a week from today. For more on these rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals. Houston as a team, 16 steals. Thero thought about another one. And for the game, LeBron had mentioned for Bronny how much of a confidence builder it can be to play. Dwight Howard ends up getting suspended. There was a closeout game that he had to start, and it was his first real full. Like that was the springboard then moving forward for him. As James step away three doesn't go, and a Kogi Sweat.
Redick turned himself into a pretty dynamic player in this league.
Smith, no.
The player, but to his credit, worked and worked, stayed ready, and made the most of it.
Thompson, mid-range.
Been efficient with the mid-range game.
Smith dribbling it off his foot, scooped up by Thompson, up ahead for Eason, and Eason showing off. J.J. Redick still calling out his sets for this young group, and Smith laces that. Houston keeping their majority of their rotation in there as Smith can't hit, leaks out. Eason three, it's pure. Good to see Tari Eason have a game like this offensively. 20 points on 7 of 10, 6% from three over the first 37 games he played this year. Then 21% from three over his last 23 games played. A warning on the Houston bench. No technical, but James Williams making sure things stay under control over the final 3:07 here. And a foul's going to be called on that inbounds pass as Cleveland.
This season, I've kind of seen his mentorship with Reed all year long, but I also need to get a degree in lip reading because I'm not good at all. And I finally asked Steven Adams, I said, it's the defensive effort, it's the overall focus, but he said, look, Ash, just make me look really good. Give me the, totally kidding, but it has been fun to see just their involvement. And then, of course, KD checking that box score every chance he gets. So it has been fun just seeing what these vets.
He does look in shape, though.
Oh, man, and they do miss him, what he brought to this ball club.
You look at the 19.4 offensive rebounds per game, which was head and shoulders #1 in the league. 18.9 second chance points per game, as Holiday has it erased by Smith with 2 fewer second chance points and nearly 3 fewer offensive rebounds per game. Smith misfires on the 3.
A guy who can come in, who's just physical, tough, knows how to play, been in playoff games. As the Lakers here still continuing.
We'll see the status of Austin Reeves and Kevin Durant for Game 5 as Holiday can't. Ime Udoka said with each day, each moment that passes, the likelihood of him getting on the court goes higher and higher. With a whistle, finals, and would miss the entirety of the next year. But he played all but 4 games. The Rockets smiling joy on the Houston side after such a despair was left in the way they lost.
6 points per game and continuing to play at a high level at his advanced age.
3 off the mark. Just a good term all the time.
Yeah, all the time.
He's like a monster from Space Jam, but in real life. That's fair. We certainly saw everything with now Nikola Jokic and Julius Randle.
Oh, that was
Williams, and that's going to be a backcourt violation. J.D. Davison was trying to keep his footing, couldn't do so with 5 from 0-3 down. There have only been 4 other teams as James gets all the way in, and he does get it. 2003 Portland Trailblazers and the 2023 Boston Celtics, a couple years, a team that coming into the season had the 3rd highest odds to win the NBA title.
This was an important win in terms of how they won. Just exerting their will, executing defense. It would get real interesting if that were to happen.
Likely the final possession for the Lakers. Connect, no. Screen comes from Cleveland. Step back for Smith. And the rebound ricocheted into the hands of